It's easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
The penalty helps a bit, but still 8 yards to go on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Titans. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Ryan Tannehill with a touchdown pass to A.J. Brown as his guys continue to pour it on. Tannehill now to throw. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. An incredibly short. Now a hit and a loose football.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the receiving team.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Raheem Mostert. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
for the 49ers.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Here comes Humphries on the return. And now running right through him. And another tackle broken.
Greatest show on
And
earth,
how about as he takes it all the way back? No time, no flags, a punt return touchdown and a stunning end of the first half.
And they kicked it to him. They kicked it to him. Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game.
And he's going to go down. So they pass up the field goal attempt to go for 6, but as a result, they leave points on the field, and that's going to do it for this first half. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now Corey Davis and the rest of his offense getting ready for their next drive. And individually, he's been tough to cover. 3 touchdowns.
Almost impossible. It doesn't matter what the...
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's 3rd and short. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. On 1st down, Tannehill. Throw left side complete. It's Brown. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
To the air again, Tannehill.
The Niners.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you...
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And this Titan offense is running away with this one. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point.
Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Titans.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnovers, and they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. He scored on the ground and through the air. And this Titans offense continues to pour it on. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offensive coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying...
Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans.
Recovered by the Titans.
Back to throw, Tannehill. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And this offense continues to pour it on. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2.
2-point conversion.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield.
Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And he'll be stopped inside his own 10. And the penalty marker likely going against him as well. What a mess.
We gotta do our job, man.
Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
And now Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action.
2nd and 10.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he loses the football a second time. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on.
The Titans will.
It's something you have to be wary of on your side of the field, that close to the goal line. The defense, they are looking for that football. They got it. They scored.
You're so right, and the quarterback has to speed things up himself. So close to the goal line, they're going to get after you. Make sure you get rid of the football and in a safe place. I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Titans.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion. I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Greg Joseph set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call.
And oh my goodness, he loses it again. It's picked up by the Titans. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown, 28 yards. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. Now Tannehill. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
At their own 34-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, man, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Back now in Nashville. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Yeah. And that is incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Now Corey Davis and the rest of his offense getting ready for their next drive. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 58 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. That was second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Rushing off defenders, and he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. Throwing middle. But it's incomplete. The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Got the connection here to Bourne. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 44. He'll drop to throw, and he'll get this underneath to Henry. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage. Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. And they're going to speed things up here.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman. Able to get a hand in.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is is ugly. So another score there. Often you talk about the three phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Short kick, one or the other. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans.
Covered by the Titans.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Steps away to his left. Nick Bosa able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
It's now 3rd down.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. This is caught inside the 15. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But, Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a two-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Titans.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Here's Tannehill. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Heck of a move, but only able to work his way down near the 23. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well. And it's caught. And the Titans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And incredibly, now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans.
Recovered by the Titans.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Throwing now, Tannehill, buying time to his left. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Derrick Henry powering forward. He's got the first down inside the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Very short kick. This will now a hit and a loose football.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Titans.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives